just see that VIN. I need to see other VINs. So there's multiple spots for this. There's a VIN, and if I compare them and they come out to be legit, then I can verify that this vehicle's not stolen. That right now, that's my main concern, to make sure this vehicle's not. But I want to make sure this is your vehicle. That's all.
But that VIN, you see that VIN right there?
I understand, but you haven't given me any information.
Well, I'm giving you the VIN number right here.
Is he not like listening?
No. I haven't, but I'm not about to climb up there and check. Yeah, because it's only because the VIN you have to clean up like that. Right. So that's where I was coming from. That. Right.
Well, unfortunately, a little bit more compliance.
What's that?
It's unfortunately a little more compliance.
I know. That's the problem we're having. I can run this, but I still have to run. I still have to open the door and run that VIN.
So my VIN right here. I even got a VIN under the car as well.
Yes, you also have one under the passenger seat. There's a lot of places that the VIN is.
Correct.
And they're permanent. So.
The only two places I know where a VIN is it on the inside of the driver's side door. It's on a sticker on the inside of the driver's side door and on the front windshield, like underneath the windshield on the driver's side, right?
You can change this VIN. You can change that VIN.
I can't change under it. Under it'd be 10 times harder.
But I'm not going to go underneath the car. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's on the engine block.
I can still run this VIN, but I still have to compare it. I run a VIN. One Charles, 6 Sam, Robert, Frank, Tom, 1, Nora, 2, 4, 3, 2, 6. Where'd you buy this vehicle?
I bought it for someone.
Where though?
I bought it in the United States of America Republic, sir.
Oh my God. So the cop sounds like he knows about right to travel, folks. So the cop sounds like he that. So I'm kind of surprised that he's not being a bit more assertive when it comes to him, because it sounded like the cop is already well acquainted with right to travel, folks.
Right now, he has the address of the. She said that it. I understand your. I don't want to. At this point, we're gonna have to place you in custody. I'm gonna have to ask you to come out. Now, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this to make things worse. I understand you're practicing your constitutional right, but I'm also doing my job as a police officer. Okay. So I've been very calm with you. I've listened to what you had to say, and I also am trying to get the reciprocating respect. Sir. I'm not going to try to wrestle you out of the car. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to I'm going to have to take you to verify who you are, and then you can be on your way. But I have to take you in and have you fingerprinted.
I can't. I just gave you my ID.
No, see the thing is I need to see your fingerprints, because you're not telling me where you live. You're not telling me anything.
That's my address.
Okay, I understand. You're not telling me where you live. And the United States is not an address. I'm being very calm with you. I'm being very respectful.
Yes, sir.
But I also have to do my job, and I don't want. I'm not trying to wrestle with you.
I understand, sir.
And I'm not trying to do that, because that's not right.
But I still live outside of y'all jurisdiction, sir. I don't.
Actually, you're in Cook County right now. You're inside my jurisdiction. All of Cook County is my jurisdiction. We're in Cook County.
I understand that.
In Illinois, in the United States of America.
I understand
Okay.
that, but personal, I'm not inside your jurisdiction. Personally, there's no personal jurisdiction that's been established.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you again. Would you please step out of the vehicle? I don't want this to go sideways. Okay.
I understand that, sir.
I just need you to step out.
Sir, I can't, sir.
Are you? Why are we making this more?
I mean, if I kind of agree with Nathan. I mean, look, the cop needs to be assertive, but I can understand them not wanting to like go whole hog because one, you're right, it's an escalation and that can be dangerous things for the officer, and also two, paperwork.
More difficult
No,
than it needs to be.
sir, I'm just saying I'm outside y'all jurisdiction. You know, I'm not trying to cause any
You're
issue.
100% in my jurisdiction. I guarantee you. A judge will 100% agree with me. Okay? If you were outside my jurisdiction, I wouldn't be stopping you right now. Okay? I would not. You'd be moving on with your life. Okay?
Yeah, sir, I can't. I'm sorry, sir, I can't.
Oh my God, really?
Sir, I can't.
Listen. All right. Can you please shut the vehicle off right now?
Sir,
Can you please shut the vehicle off? We're gonna do baby steps, okay? I'm gonna need you to shut the vehicle off. All right. So I'm gonna need you to come out. I'm gonna open your door because you're gonna need to come out.
I can't.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to come out. What did I tell you? I'm being respectful with you, okay? But I also, at this point, I have to place you in custody because you're not under our law in Cook County, in the state of Illinois, in the United States. You're not driving with a proper driver's license, okay?
Sir,
I understand what you're saying, and you have every right to fight that, but it's going to be in court. It's not going to be with me.
There it
I
is.
don't have jurisdiction, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you again.
Sir, I can't.
I really don't want this to go. You know what's going to happen, okay? I don't.
Okay,
want,
let me turn off this. Let me turn off this thing at the bottom.
What's the thing at the bottom?
The light, so my battery won't drain.
Well, I'll let you turn that stuff off.
I got it.
All right, don't worry. There's a part 2.
Okay.
As of right now, I'm gonna
Yes,
tell you right now. As of right now, you have done nothing majorly wrong. Okay, you have done nothing majorly wrong. If we have to rescue you out of the vehicle, it's just gonna escalate. Okay, I don't want it to escalate. I want you to. After we're done with all this, to go home. Okay, that's what I want you to do. I want you to go home, wherever it is you live. Okay, but right now you have to come with me.
Fix your phone.
I can't. Hold on one second. I can't agree
But
to it, sir.
here's the problem though. And you're resisting. I'm gonna add a resisting charge. Now I don't want to do that. Right now.
Why is this funny?
Nonsense. That's all paperwork issue. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to come out.
I can argue.
Well, we'll get your phone in a minute. If you step outside, we'll get your phone. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk again, okay?
I can't agree to it, sir.
I know you don't agree with it, but it's not at this point. It's not. All right, I'm gonna have to take your seatbelt off myself then. Please don't resist at this point, okay? I know you don't want to, but I have to have you step out, okay? I know you don't want to. I'm gonna have you step out. Okay, so we're not. Okay, I know you don't agree, and you're on camera, and you can actually use all the camera footage to your liking. All right, step over here. Just put your hands on the vehicle. I'm just gonna make sure you don't have any weapons on you, okay? Do you have anything in your pocket that I should know about? No guns, weapons, knives, grenades, anything like that?
No.
What's this? The keys to the vehicle? I'm gonna have to take. Hold on.
We'll tell you what. Be agreeable with us and we'll talk about your car. We don't have to take your car from you. Alright, that's an option. So right now you're cooperating, you're being compliant, everything's great.
Thank you.
So let's just go with that.
Can I get my phone?
Yeah, we'll get your phone.
8376 current code.
Keep it recording.
You want to you can keep recording if you want. Just put it in your head. There you go.
Hey, transparency, am I right? These Cook County sheriffs really, making it open and transparent.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I know you don't agree with this, and I understand that. head. Face me. Face me. Watch your head. Watch your head. All right. Oh shoot! Hold on. Yeah, you know what? Here, slide back out. I want to lock your cuffs. I want to double lock them so they don't lock on you. Okay? Yeah. I don't need.
You think you cuff in the front?
Here, I can't do that. Here, slide back out. Because you're kind of you're a hefty gentleman. All right, hold on. So I'm just gonna double lock your cuffs so they don't lock on you. Okay, in the car. Watch your hand.
Hefty.
All right. Go ahead, turn back. Face me. Back. Watch your head. Okay. Okay. Slide your feet in. Normally, I want to do that's fine. You got it or no?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I had to do the other one because it wasn't clicking on that.
All right.
Let's see how this go.
They're actually letting him keep his phone on the way to jail.
I'm sorry, you go by Taquarian?
No, my name, Taquan.
Taquan, I'm sorry, I read it off the thing. So you say you're a traveler?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
No, delete laws.
What do you call home?
Where I live?
Yeah.
United States of America Republic.
States of America Republic.
Okay. Is there anything that you can give me that's more specific to that?
Like the
a
United
location?
States of America Republic. I live outside of the United States territories.
You live outside of it? You have like a geographic location that you can share?
It's the natural country. It's the country. It's
oh my God.
United States of America Republic.
Of America.
You got a nice phone. You're obviously well kept. I'm just trying to put it all together to understand your situation a little bit better. You know, I respect your situation. I absolutely do. That's why I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about it. You know, and again, thank you for being cooperating with us. You know, because again, you're doing your thing, we're doing ours. Nothing's personal. But yeah, so there's nothing more you can give me that is a little bit closer to.
Damn it!
I live in the United States of America Republic. Like I'm outside of y'all jurisdiction.
Okay.
Yes.
So where do you sleep?
The United States of America Republic, sir.
Okay.
Like
He's like that. He's not.
country, sir.
1 second. No,
Forget it. He's not going to give him
I
anything.
understand that. Like I said, just based on the logistics of how large the United States is, I'm just trying to narrow it down a little bit. You got a couple of car seats in there. You got a family?
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he has 2 kids, so that makes us doubly sad.
All right. So when you're out traveling, where are they?
In the United States of America Republic. Sir.
God damn it.
Okay. All right. Well, I respect your privacy. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So sit tight for me, okay?
Yep. All right, let's see. They found that thing too. I'll show y'all. They need jurisdiction. I'm not gonna give it to them.
Oh my God, you're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look, Tessa. I don't have the wherewithal to go into detail with this. This guy's already giving me a headache. But thank you, Link 219 for the 12 months. Link, I keep forgetting. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna try my damnedest to get the memory in the mail by Friday. Okay. Ugh.
company, United States of America Republic. I live outside of their jurisdiction.
Thank you, Akira, for the 28 months. Appreciate it. This whole road, this video is like over an hour and a half long, so I'm gonna skip over the quiet crap.
Alright, so at this point, I just want to let you know, you got the right to remain silent. Anything you
Brand dies.
say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present without you while you are being questioned. Okay. I'm sorry. You have a right to have a lawyer present with you while you're being questioned. If you
There you
can't
go.
afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights that I explained to you?
No, I don't understand. I'm being arrested.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us? I'll explain everything.
Okay, what's going on?
Okay, so as of right now, you when we ran your name, you don't have a concealed carry, and you don't have an FOID card, which is required in the state of Illinois to have a firearm on you. You do have a firearm in the vehicle.
Oh no!
So right now, you're
I missed this part. Oh no!
we're placing you under arrest for. That's going to be one of the following things is going to be.
In Cook County, of all places? Oh, in Cook County, Illinois, he in trouble.
Lawful use of weapon.
Okay.
Okay. You also have your vehicle itself is not properly registered. So that's the traffic that I was talking about. It's basically it's called an unlawful use of registration. Okay. So that's the Florida plate. You said it was private.
Okay.
And then as far as the your license, you don't have a valid Illinois driver's license.
Okay.
All right. So I understand that with all that now, there's going to be a couple things. One, I see you do have 2 children. So I see that you have 2 passports. I'm assuming, are those your children?
Which passport?
There's 2 passports that are in your vehicle.
Like dark blue?
Yes.
Without a case?
What do you mean without a case?
Like,
no,
like
it's like they're legit United States passports.
Yeah. What
So are they your children's?
Yeah, my children.
Okay. All right. I just want to know, because obviously I'm going to be detaining you and taking you in.
Okay.
I just want to,
So what are all the charges?
Those are the charges I told you. The unlawful use of the weapon, because
Okay.
you can't have a weapon on you within arm's reach that is loaded. Okay. I see that you did not have one in the chamber, but the weapon was loaded within arm's reach of you. Okay.
Oh my God! Oh, you Oh yeah, he's a moron. This guy is such an idiot.
So when you in the state of Illinois, you can have a weapon if you have an FOID card. And now, if you're at your house, you can have a weapon, and if you don't have an FOID card, that's the weapon at your house.
So
now, if you're traveling, like you said you're doing,
traveling.
you have a weapon on you, that weapon itself needs to be registered.
But the thing about it is, if I'm not an Illinois resident,
you still have to abide by Illinois.
He's such a moron. I know. We all know he's a moron. He's absolutely a moron.
I understand that, but it's a law in Illinois. If you're not a resident of Illinois, you can travel with bearing.
In no other facet of society does that fly. Just because you're not a resident or a citizen of the UK doesn't mean I can do whatever the hell I want in the UK and not get in trouble for it. This is so stupid.
Arms without a license when inside the private conveyance.
So here's
Shut the hell up.
a little something about that, which I have heard that the only time that you can probably get away with that is if you were on a major highway and you were in the process of going from crossing through states. I have heard that, but in this time you're just driving through a residential neighborhood.
I got a question. Is it a highway right there?
If you don't leave the interstate, you can travel with a firearm. Yes, I do understand that. But he's such a stupid ass.
You're not on the highway though.
No, remember
so
when
that's
you pulled me up when you was on that same street as me.
But you're not on the highway is what I'm trying to tell you.
So
the other question I have to ask you is, I see you do have a lockbox. Do you have a key? And
no, I don't have a key.
You don't have a key?
No.
All right. Is there anything particular in there?
The key at home.
Oh, the key's at home?
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything in there that we should be worried about? There's not like grenades or nothing where it's going to explosives?
No, ain't nothing crazy.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure. I don't want all of a sudden the vehicle to blow up and then, we don't, like I said, I'm being as straight up and transparent with you as I can. Okay. So I understand you say you don't have the key. That's fine. So at that point, I really don't have, I don't have much else to ask. He said that the key he has is at home.
Okay.
And then as far as anything else, I explained about the unlawful use of the weapon that was within arm's reach of him.
Well, here's the thing though. And again.
The hell was that?
Without having the key, what it's going to do is really delay the car, being able to get the car back to you in a timely manner. Because what happens is that we got to put an investigative hold on it.
I can get somebody with the key to open it up. It couldn't be right now because I'm handcuffed. I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, no, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, if you were able to make a phone call, could you get somebody here relatively soon, or would it take a while? Take a minute. Excuse me. Because the only problem here is that we'd have to get a search warrant. They would end up drilling through the lock.
Are you serious?
And yeah, I'm telling you. Do you know what's in the lockbox?
Nothing, but
nothing's in there. No. I mean, I'm only asking because you had a magazine for a different weapon system than the Glock. Did you have a separate pistol that you were using?
No, I ain't got that.
No. You know what the other one was from?
That was like, I think a Ruger or something like that.
Yeah, it looked like, something like that. But you don't have that with you right now?
No.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to make this any harder on you. I just let you know.
Unlawful carrying of a weapon.
What's that?
Unlawful carrying of a weapon.
Yeah, and then the traffic violations, which is really honestly minor. But I'm not trying to keep you from getting your truck back, is what I'm saying.
Can somebody pick it up or what?
Well, we're all going to have to go down to our headquarters, which is in Maywood. But if you could get someone maybe to meet there.
I can.
Maybe we can open up that lockbox and then call it a day, and then we don't got to worry about the car no more.
All right. Okay. So what, is it going to tow yard or impound?
We'll let you know exactly where it's going. All right. Let me give you a little more air in here.
Dang. Is it possible y'all can loosen these cuffs up a little bit?
It was double locked.
It was extremely tight.
They tightening in you or what?
They're really tight.
Yeah, I ain't trying to.
Hold on.
All right, put that here. There. Again, I'm not.
Hey, yeah. By the way, guys, he's supposed to be on a do not detain, do not stop, do not arrest list that he peddles on his channel, by the way. How's that working out for him?
Which one is this one?
So I got a court date or what?
Well, yeah, because I'll have to have someone help me with this because I got to get your seatbelt out.
Okay.
So here, like I said, you can still do the phone. I don't really care. Like I said, I'm very transparent with people. I don't want them to think that I'm trying to do anything that's more or less.
All right.
I mean, honestly, I can't fault the officers. They're being probably among the most professional officers and courteous officers I've witnessed in a long time. some would say they're being a little bit too cordial. But I also get it on the other side. They're being very professional. But also, in fairness, it's not like Taquan is doing anything to warrant the officers to be, you know, aggressive at the same time.
Okay. What do you? So when you say you're from the United States, what do you consider yourself?
I'm an American national. I'm not
American national.
Yes.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, that's weird.
They're probably asking whether or not are you a regular SovCit or are you a Moorish SovCit? They're probably asking that.
Sorry, American national.
Hey, uncivil law! Holy crap! Thank you for the raid. Uncivil law, what's going on, man? Thank you guys for joining in. Appreciate it. We're just watching a SovCit guru realize that his stuff doesn't work. We're skipping through a lot of the dead air. But to get you guys up to speed for all you raiders, this Taquan individual fancies himself as a SovCit guru. He peddles things like a do not stop, do not detain, do not arrest list that he sells to people. Well, apparently he got arrested in Chicago, in Cook County, and yeah, he's facing the consequences. So apparently his do not detain list did not work for him. Hey, and Mandy, thank you for the gifted membership. Nathaniel, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Well, Justin, he not only uploaded it, he had a live stream about 5 hours ago, trying to copium his way into explaining why he got arrested. We can watch a little bit of that, but it's pure, like, copium.
Train coming.
By the way, guy, for all you raiders that joined in, I'm apparently only a couple dozen subs away from 15K. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
They want to do with the car, because normally we told them, again, we don't want to put that investigative hold on it and not let you get your vehicle back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's trying to figure out how he can go about doing it without
Okay.
putting the investigative hold. Because literally the investigative hold is based on the lockbox itself. So that's why that's the issue right now.
Okay. Right. But I'm saying after this, we going to the.
What do you mean party tonight?
That's what we're gonna
Okay.
I didn't hit 15K, did I?
How long do investigators hold take?
No, I haven't hit 15K. What are you talking about?
do.
What is my sub count?
Okay.
You live in Alsip or no?
No.
That's not you.
Nope.
Because the thing is we gotta verify who you are through your prints.
So you gotta verify who I am.
Yes.
How you
I'm at-
made an arrest?
I'm at 14,941 right now. So I'm 59 subs away from 15,000.
If you don't verify who I am.
Well, that's why we're making an arrest. That's what before we even found the weapon, okay? Before any of that even happened, I still had to take you in custody. So you were under arrest. It's a misdemeanor, but like I said, it was a misdemeanor traffic offense. It was very, very minor. But what we would have to do is take you in. I'd have to take you in custody, and then I have to go through a print. We got to print you, take pictures and everything, and then we got to wait for the prints to come back to make sure that nowhere in the United States you're wanted. It'll be based off your prints through a database.
Okay.
So that's why I had to take you. That's what we were doing. And had we not, had none of the weapon, none of the stuff gotten, like say you had none of that, right? Eventually tonight you would have been released on basically like that. But again, you have to, be honest with us and tell us where you live. You can't just say the United States.
Okay.
I understand you live in the United States, and again, I do respect, I do respect,
Talk nice to my brother.
Yeah.
Even though, like, under my thought process, it's a little bit different.
Okay. So prosecution haven't even executed charges yet, correct?
So I'm gonna end up charging, but based off, I still would call, the state's attorney's office to get verification. They might say no. You never know.
Okay.
It's not gonna. At this point, it's not. I just basically I made the stop. I gather all my information on you, and then I just dish it off to somebody else that
Okay.
our people. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's not me that will decide what's gonna happen. I just tell them what happened because that's what my job is.
Yeah, we're doing the usual SovCit thing that we're looking at somebody's hand or pocket.
And then from there, somebody else will decide.
Okay.
Okay. Again,
So it's not possible for me to get handcuffed to the front?
no protocol for our vehicles. We have to handcuff everybody when we're transporting in our vehicles to the vehicle.
All right, well, can y'all loosen it or y'all can't?
Before we leave, I'll have somebody come.
Cause these mugs hurt.
Well, the problem is when you move around, like your wrists kind of twist and turn. That's what kind of hurts them.
Oh, shit.
And I know they're not. I mean, they're not obviously meant to be.
I had dropped my phone down.
Oh, you dropped your phone?
Yeah, I had dropped it.
Okay. Again, like normally, like I said, normally I would take your phone, put it up here.
Okay.
Again,
Thank you.
I'm letting you do your thing.
Thank you. I appreciate
I want
it.
you to know that, like, I'm every person that I place in custody, I still respect them. It's like a clear.
Thank you.
Handful for you, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Andrew? Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell you guys, when Starfield drops, I'm probably going to be not doing a lot of streams on this channel. I'm going to be on my gaming channel because I'm going to be doing nothing but playing Starfield, okay? For like a week at least, if not more.
No, I was just recording.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Yeah, I just left, you know. I live in the United States.
Iowa?
No, the United States of America. The United States of America Republic. Sir.
Thank you, Cat Virginia.
Yes, sir. Quick question.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Jesse Green.
You ran the information on the passport.
Talk to you later.
What came back?
Your information?
What came back?
Well, we need to verify who that is because it's not 100% hit on you. So, like I said, I have to take you in to give you fingerprint.
Can you go to?
I might actually play a little bit of Armored Core 6.
Go to what? It's not
Until Starfield releases, though. That's the problem.
Is 100% you, so I'm not going to show you other people's information if that's what you're asking me to do. If it was you, it'd be different.
Do it say do it say
I mean, you don't want to tell me where you live, so I'm not going to give you someone else's information.
No.
That's out of respect for whoever that person is.
That's the United States of America Republic.
You're not telling me where you live?
I can't remember if Armored Core 6 releases tomorrow or is it the 26th. I can't remember.
I don't live in y'all territory.
Maybe it is tomorrow.
Happy birthday card.
You can hand me the birthday card right now.
Oh my god. All right, I'm actually annoyed by this entire conversation. I'm actually done. I'm already bored. But the problem that I have here is that this is his latest live stream on his channel, and it is tomorrow. Well, shit. I guess I'm playing Armored Core 6 tomorrow. This guy is. This guy's huffing all the copium in trying to explain why he got hooked up despite his do not detain list.
5 more seconds. We're going to start. 5 more seconds. All right. I'll be on the do not detain list. What this video going to be about, how did I get arrested while being on the do not detain list? What happened? What I got charged for and everything like that, right? So let me explain something, right? So I'm going to start the story over and I'm going to let you guys understand why, right? So I'm driving down Gulf Road, right? I'm in Illinois, so I'm
driving, he says. Not traveling. Driving.
Driving around Gulf Road, and I seen a police officer. He was like down the street from me. He was a state trooper. So when he got behind me, I really didn't thought much of it. I'm thinking like, okay, he just watching me, from behind. But, he was just, just doing his normal routine. So as I made a left, he made a left. So I'm still, making sure that my speed is right, everything adjusted. So he's still, following behind me. So he actually took a break, like, pulled back just a little bit, right? So I ended up riding up, so I'm like, I was thinking about stopping at the gas station. So he just kept going. And so, I just kept going. So what happened was I got down the street. He turned his lights on, and then he turned his lights on. He got close to me, right? So I pulled over. He was like, "Oh, go inside the little, the square thing, because he don't want to be on the street." So we pulled inside. He said, "Hey man, what's going on?" I said, "What's up?" He said, "Hey man, your lights. I mean, not your light. Your license plate coming back as a Subaru or something like that. You got license or registration?" And I said, "Yeah, hold on." I showed him, the passport. He said, "Oh man, you got a license? You don't got no license or registration?" I said, "No." He said, "Why not? In the state of Illinois, you must have a license and registration." And I said, "I'm traveling, sir," or whatever the case might be. So he ended up going back to his car. I ended up giving him the slip, that said lifetime concealed weapons permit, do not detain, no arrest. So he ended up saying, okay, when he went back to the car, and you know, I seen another officer coming, right? So the other officer coming right behind him. So when the other officer coming right behind him, he ended up coming back, you know, like 10 minutes later. So I'm thinking like, all right, everything good. But then he was like, hey man, you know, we can't verify if this car's stolen, like what y'all watched in the video. So he said, like, you know, can I check on the inside of it? And I said, look, it's right on the outside. So he told me, he said, all right, man, I need you to step out the vehicle. And I said, I can't do that. And he said, man, I don't want to make this bad. Can you please step out the vehicle? I'm telling him, I'm like,
okay, if you guys want to watch the rest of this, you can go watch it there. Long story short, his explanation as to why he got hooked up is solely because the state that he originally got his driver's license is Illinois. I think he lives in Texas now, but he's saying that he originally lived in Chicago or Illinois, and that's where he first got his license until he got woke or he had an awakening, whatever the hell, and he canceled his contracts with the state of Illinois. But he's saying that because he's still in the system, even though he canceled his contract with Illinois, that's why they still hooked him up. That's his goalpost shift. So he's saying like, well, if I were to get stopped in Texas, I wouldn't get stopped. In Florida, I wouldn't get stopped. But because I was in Illinois, where I used to have a license, that's where it doesn't work. That is his explanation as to why he got arrested. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to subject you guys to any more of that crap. All right. Oh. Anyway, so I want to talk about Archer. Thank you. I had an appointment with him this morning, where we had the oncologist and the surgeons take a look at him. He had to go under so they can, kind of look underneath his mouth and his lips and see what's going on. And the long and short of it is that the doctors aren't really sure. They're not really sure one way or another whether surgery will help or hinder Archer's overall well-being. The issues that they're having is that because of the uniqueness of Archer's lymphoma, it's a lot more difficult for them to proceed with some kind of surgery. But they also noted that the healing, whatever little healing that was going on after his radiation or during his radiation of this gum tissue, it's apparently stopped. It's no longer healing. So Archer still has exposed bone on this side, like exposed bone, like all right here, whereas in the hole where his canine used to be when he got rid of it. And it's like necrotizing. It's basically the bone tissue is basically, dying. But they said that because, cats' faces are small, and he still has his bulge on the bridge of his nose like this. There's, the possibility that it's infection, or that it could be remnants of the lymphoma that's still there, like the residue, right? They did give me a refill of his prednisone, but they want to start weaning him off it. So I just got a refill, and the prescription has it like I give him like 0.4 um 0.4 milligrams for like the next 4 days, and then 0.3 milligrams for the next 4, and then 0.3 milligrams for every other day until it finishes. And so they're saying that the problem that they have is that if we were even to entertain the idea of surgery, they would need to do another CT scan to check what's going on in that area, because they don't want to do surgery to close up the hole or the gap that's in his mouth, if there's still cancer there. It's or so it's not gonna so that's what's going on. So they're but at the same time they so they see that it's not healing anymore, his bone, so it seems like it's going to be exposed bone for it's either dealing with the exposed bone that's there and the hole that's still there, and making sure that the infection doesn't continue, or the infection, or that nothing gets up on there, up above there, you know up through the hole that cause an issue, or potentially do a surgery. But again, they need to do a CT scan before they can even say that surgery is a viable option. But even if it is a viable option, there can be complications going forward with the surgery. But the thing is that Archer, what they're noticing, and what I've been noticing, is like Archer's been doing fine. He's he's been a good boy. He's been normal. He's been his usual self. He's not I don't see any necessary like problems with him health wise. He's going to the bathroom just fine. He's eating just fine. There's no like nasal discharge. The only thing I've noticed from him is that some sniffling, like some sniffles here and there. Beyond that, nothing really substantive. But he's been doing well overall, which is what the doctors like to see, and what they say is like something of a hopeful sign. So it's one of those things where you deal with the surgery to kind of close that gap, to avoid the risk of infection there. When he eats something, or if something gets up there, there's like a risk of something bad happening there. At the same time, uh there's a lot of they said there's a lot of complications that can happen with surgery. So they obviously, it's not like they said I had to have him make a decision now. They want another checkup on him in 6 to 8 weeks, to see how he's doing. And from there, whether or not I want to decide to do a CT scan, to see if surgery is a viable option. They're leaving it open up to me whether or not I even want to do a CT scan. So I don't. So that's kind of where we're at. It's just that it's these trips to the vet are pretty rough on him. It's hard. It's getting a bit harder and harder to give him his medication. He kind of knows. CT scan is going to be 1,000. Assuming it's the same as it was before. The CT scan was $1,000 when we did it last time in July. Which I can afford. Guys, don't worry about that. Thanks to you generous people, I have not blown all that money that you guys donated. I've been saving it for whatever happens with Archer so that I can afford whatever comes through. I don't know right now. Hey Jester, I hope you're doing well over there. And the reason I'm hesitant is because, again, I'm not doing another GoFundMe. I'm not doing that again, ever. Period. I can afford this. It's okay. Whatever happens, I can afford it. I just don't want, I don't want to, I'm really concerned about the hole that's there, and I'm concerned about, seeing that exposed bone, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't want to, put a damper on his quality of life right now, because it seems like he's doing okay. He's doing well. You know what I mean? I think they said that in 6 to 8 weeks that they will be able to better ascertain how he's looking, as to whether or not the lymphoma has spread anywhere. They say that for many cats who have nasal lymphoma, which is not what Archer has. See, that's the thing that they've been telling. That's the thing that they've been telling me, is that Archer's situation is unique. It's actually something they've never seen before, which is concerning. Because normally they say that the usual the usual incidences that happen with cats is that they have a nasal lymphoma that starts in the nose. The problem with Archer is that it seemed to start in the bone, like here, instead of here. Instead of in other words, instead of in the nasal cavity, it started here on the bone, in his on his face. And so that's why it's a lot more complicated. His situation is a bit more complicated. And so that's why it's a little bit more up in the air as to where we go from here. But at the very least, the antibiotics are working. I think I told you guys before that before we finally got him on this particular antibiotics, Archer's mouth was, the stench coming from his mouth was really bad. Like, it smelled like dead tissue, but it's no longer that's not happening, or it smelled really foul, not just cat food. But it's fixed now. I don't have that anymore. Thank you. Thankfully. It's just that Archer's not a big fan every time I give him his medication. But it is what it is. So that's where we're at. I gotta again, 6 to 8 weeks. We're gonna take a look at him. They want to take a look at him again. I'm kind of leaning on not doing the surgery. I just don't know whether that that is the best decision. But I do know that right now he's doing fine. He's been a good boy. If I really felt like he was hurting, or that he was in pain, I would obviously be in a different situation, but the way he acts, around me, and his behavior just tells me that he's just doing what he normally does. I feel like if he was in pain, I would notice it by changes of his behavior. So the fact that I feel like he's been acting normal and being his normal brat self that I love, I feel like I don't want to change that or alter that and put him under additional stress that comes with surgery. So I think we're going right now. I feel like I'm going to hold fast until we go to the checkup in 6 to 8 weeks and see how it works. Obviously, if things change, things in between that, obviously I'll address that. But I think that's where I'm at right now. Anybody fluent in Vietnamese? Well, I am not, father, unfortunately. So, that's where we're at. I'll always be giving you guys updates, of Archer's situation. I'll always be posting pictures of my baby boys, both Archer and Winston. I promise you, I do not leave Winston out. I give him as much annoyance and cuddles as I can. Oh, fuck!
Anonymous just donated 200. They said, heart, 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 Archer and you, heart, 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 you now what a number 39, S best when it and number 39, S time as it comes. All the love and care.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the $200 tip and for the very, very sweet message. I really appreciate it. Taco, how you doing, man? Taco, it's been rough. I've been up and down for a while. But I am thankful for all the support I've had from you guys. It's helped me out. Because it's been a pretty crappy summer. But I'm trying my best to look at the positives. You know what I mean? But anyway, thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Akira and Kat. I hope and Tesla Radio. Thank you for the super chat. I missed that one. Brad, you don't have to apologize. Not you. It's not your fault. I'm Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting. It's not your fault. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna leave. I gotta close this out before I get way too emotional than I should. Joshua, you realize that I've been calling Archer my baby boy because of that meme, and so I honestly I really appreciate you mentioning that because I've legit been calling Archer my baby boy in a direct reference to that scene from TFS. Team 4-star. Okay. I don't need you guys to see me tear up. All right. You guys have a good one. I need food too. I'm hungry. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. If it's actually true that Armor Core 6 releases tomorrow, I guess I'm playing Armor Core 6 tomorrow. Also my GPU replacement arrives tomorrow. So, the problem though is that they need a signature for release, but I'm going to be at the office tomorrow. So I'm going to have to figure that one out. Either that or they'll just try again on Friday, which I will be home for. But yeah, my GPU replacement tomorrow, Armor Core 6 tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good one. Stay cool. Oh, it does release 6 on the 6th. Okay. Stay cool, stay hydrated. Hug your pets. Give them some extra love. And I will see you guys next time, okay? Take care. Hit that like button on your way out. Adios.